Hi, you are welcome to today's class, and in today's class we'll be looking at factors. But before we go into factors, you need to learn some things. That is types of numbers. We have different types of numbers, so I'll just be mentioning, I'll define a few to you in this class. And the first one is natural numbers. What are natural numbers? Natural numbers are just your normal counting numbers, like your 1, like your 2, like your 3, like your 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, now, all and all, 1000, 1500. Then we have another type of numbers which we call odd numbers. So what are odd numbers? Odd numbers are numbers that cannot be divided by 2. Now odd numbers, if you try to use 2 to divide it, you are going to have decimals. Like if I use 2 to divide 3, 2 will go in 3 how many times? 1, but I will have a remainder 1. So 3 divided by 2 will give you 1.5. That makes 3 an example of odd number. If you use 2 to divide 5, 5 is a good example of odd number. If you use 2 to divide 5, you are going to have 2.5. You are not going to have a whole number. Now, we also have another type of number which we call even numbers. What are even numbers? Even numbers are numbers that can be divided by 2. And when you use 2 to divide your even number, you are going to get a whole number. For example, 2 is an example of even number. If I use 2 to divide 2, I'm going to get 1. 1 is a whole number. 4 is an example of whole number. If I use 2 to divide 4, I'm going to get 2. 2 is an whole number. Okay. 8 is an example of even number. 2 in 8, you get 4. So, that I've explained, I've given you definition of natural numbers, I've given you definition of odd numbers, I've given you a definition of even numbers. So, let's go to factors. What are factors? Factors are whole number that divide another whole number without a remainder. 2 is a factor of 4. Why is 2 a factor of 4? Because 2 can divide 4 without a remainder. 2 will divide 4 and you will get 2. If I say 4 divided by 2, you are going to have 2. Now, 2 is a factor of 10. Why? Because 2 can divide 10 without a remainder. When you use 2 to divide 10, you get what? You get 5. 20 is a factor of 100. Why? Because 20 can divide 100 and you get 5. So what I'm trying to say is that factors must one be a whole number and must be able to divide another whole number without what? Without a remainder. So that's what factors are. Now, we want to show you how to what? How to solve for factors. For example, let's say you are given a number like this. You are asked to find the factors of 18. So how do you find factors of 18? You're going to start with your 1. So you ask yourself, 1 times what will give you 18? 1 times 18. Once you have done 1, you move to 2. 2 times what will give you 18? That'll be 2 times 9. Now I have done 2. Let's go 3. 3 times what will give us 18? 3 times 6. Can 4 times something give us 18? 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 20. No, 4 cannot give. 4 times something cannot give you 18. What about 5? 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4, so 5 can go. 6, we've written 6. 6 times 3 is 18, so there's no need to repeat it. 7 times something cannot give you 18. Neither can 8 times something give you 18. We have covered 9. So these are the numbers that if you multiply with each other can give you what? Can give you 18. So what are you going to write it now? You come like this. So you write factors of 18. The factors of 18 are, you pick it, you have the factors of 18, you have your 1, you have your 2, you have your 3, you have your, you go like this, you have your 6, and you have your 18. Now 18. Now remember that when I divide factors, I said that factors must one be whole numbers. Look at these are whole numbers. I must be able to divide another whole number without a remainder. For example, now, 1 can divide 18, you get 18. 2 can divide 18, you get 9. 3 can divide 18, you get 6. 6 in 18, you get 3. 9 can divide 18, you get what? 2. And 18 in 18, you get what? You get 1. So that's what these are the factors of 18. Now let's go to another example. Let's say that you are asked to find the factors of 60. That is, find the factors of 15. What are you going to do? You start with your 1. You say 1 times 60. 1 times 60 is what? 60. 1. 2 times 30. 2 times 30 is what? 60. 3 times what will give you? 60. 3 times 20 give you 60. 4. 4 times 15 is what? 60. 5 times what will give you 60. 5 times 12 is what? 60. Then you have 6. 6 times 10. 6 times what? 6 times 10 is 60. Can 7 times something give you 60? Remember that 7 times 9 is 63, so 7 can go. Can 8 times something give you 60? No. 8 times something can give you 60. 8 times 7 is 56. So can 9 times something give you 60? No. 10 times 6 we have covered 10, and we have covered the one of 11 times 5 is 55, 11 times 6 is 66. So 11 times something can give you 60. We have covered one of 12. We have covered one of 15. So these are the factors of 60. So you come like this. You pick from the first figure here. 1. Then you have 2. Then you have 3. Then you have 4. Then you have 5. Then you have 6. Your 10. You have your 12. You have your 15. You have your 20. You have your 30. Then you have your 60. So these are the factors of 60. All these digits, all these numbers can divide 60 without what? Without a remainder. They will divide 60 without it. We can try any one of them and see whether it will give you a remainder. None of them is going to give you a remainder. If you use 4 is 60, it's going to give you 15. If you use 5 is 60, it's going to give you 12. So finally, we've come to the end of today's class. I believe now you know what our factors are. Factors are whole number that divide and now whole number without a remainder. Now you know the types of numbers that we have. We have the natural number, we have the odd number, and we have the even number. So if you are here to subscribe to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like and share this video. Thank you. Bye bye.